Hello, it's Umaya Harhildid. So, I'm very excited to share my first video where I'm going to be doing card reading, including tarot. I'll be breaking down 9 cards into 3 sets of 3 and uploading new messages every Saturday. Why on Saturday? Well, Saturday apparently is the Sabbath, right? It's the day of Sheba, it's the day of Bilqis, it's the day of Barwako, aka Walk, the Rain Queen. And since people want to be taught on Saturday, I guess the story goes that God rested on the seventh day, but people want to be taught on the seventh day. So, I'm going to be reading new messages every Saturday. My readings are going to be a mix of my Somali background, Islamic tradition, and a sprinkle of Western influence. I'll be exploring universal themes and life situations, sharing my wisdom from various sources like the Abrahamic tradition, personal stories, and whatever catches my interest. Also, I'm a total poetry nerd and get emotional reading beautiful verses. Yep, I'm that person who cries over words. Coming from a culture known for its poets and the power of spoken word, storytelling is in my blood. So let's kick things off with the words of Jibril, aka Gabriel. Iqra, Iqra, Iqra. And let's dive into these readings together. Hope you enjoy the insights and maybe find a gem of wisdom along the way. Okay, so let's get into the first set of our reads, right? So I'm going to start with the first card from my daily magic cards. A Saturn return is a rite of passage that happens between the ages of 27 and 29, 56 and 60, and 84 and 90. It's a transition from one stage of life to the next, a chance to reevaluate, reset, and revise your life's map to better suit your soul. So what does this mean? Well, we know what Saturn does when it comes around, right? It pretty much kicks you into gear, right? Or kicks you back into shape if you've lost your way, right? You kind of ask questions like, hello, have you benefited from the time you are around, right? What have you learned? Um, I always think of the Somali word for Saturn, which is rage, right? That's where you get your English word rage from, yeah? Rage is R-A-G-E, right? And in Somali, rage is spelled R-A-A-G-E. It comes around, right? The karma comes around and it kicks you into gear.
So after the daily magic card read, let's read the next 2 cards. Now the cards that I pulled, for this first set from the tarot is the Ten of Wands reversed and the playing card 3 of Hearts, Black Spade, right? And then we'll just read that as a combined message, yeah? But before I do that, let me just share a little real life story, that I saw that is related to the Ten of Wands, right? So the card of the Ten of Wands is like a woman carrying firewood, right? And completely burdened by the weight of it. Now, when I was back home years ago, in the village that I was staying, you would see these women, right? These women that bringing firewood to the village. They would leave early in the morning, go into the woods, and then carry all of this firework back to the village so that people could have their fire. And I'm like, I was watching them, and you can see them, with all the burdens that they have to deal with, under the African sun. And it's like, oh my God, that is such a metaphor. And it's funny that it's in the tarot card, the Ten of Wands. Interesting, right? So let's read the card, let's weave the story together. The reverse Ten of Wands serves as a powerful reminder for us to release burdens and responsibilities that weigh us down. It encourages us to let go of unnecessary obligations and stress that do not serve our well-being. Sometimes we cling on to these duties out of a sense of obligation. It's crucial to evaluate our stresses, and discern whether they impede on our growth and overall happiness. By shedding these unnecessary weights, we can step forward with a newfound sense of freedom and strength. In line with this guidance, the Three of Hearts, paired with the Black Spade, symbolizes the importance of not only releasing unnecessary pressures, but also prioritizing our mental well-being. This combination emphasizes the need to strike a balance between our emotional connections and relationships. Effective communication is the key to overcoming the mental challenges we may encounter. The message here underscores the significance of nurturing emotional fulfillment and maintaining a mental clarity. By understanding our limits and boundaries, we can prevent overwhelm and ensure